rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps.
Leading off the
line
afternoon
power
for Minnesota,
up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Too high that time with a slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two swinging. just getting started here on the south side of this one. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Byron Buxton will be next. Gallo trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. Good lead off the bat for the second out.
That is first.
Byron Buxton there. A couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first to go easily, and the side is behind. Well, not much. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox.
And that's in there for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that.
This is popped up. W moving to his left. One away. So one away here with third base is empty, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Skied into very shallow right. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is third.
Settling in now. Ruiz. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouls him a bit with a fastball there, and it's the 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even at 2-2. The 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Obradovich is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That is good.
Now at the plate,
The
Alex
designated
Healy.
hitter.
He had a
Alex
homer in the ballgame yesterday
Healy.
afternoon. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A ball and no strikes. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in, Daniel Palka. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Polka.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. At the plate, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the top of the glove all the way up here.
Nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Changed up on it here, and this is grounded to short. Oberdumper takes it in, and there are two away now.
Batting six. The second
Into the box, Brandon Drury trying to make something happen. Two gone in the bottom of the second. He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and two strikes.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to keep them down. That was a missed opportunity.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So a runner at first with two away. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy from the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. White Sox leave one. Will move to the third with no score. The next twin up, number 22. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And 0-2 misses with a fastball. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels. Right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of this game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base with the strikeout.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot,
second
keep
base.
the ball down below the zone, and you're still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Face off as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit for one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Into the box now, Brooks lead. And this will be fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. Out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading up for the
Here's the first pitch to him.
The shortstop.
In there,
Number
0-1.
0-1 for count.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that simple fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Joey Gallo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Benintendi.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one started to look like it was going to be 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Aaron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be another low-scoring.
The third baseman.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Darren Obradovich goes quietly, leading off the fourth. Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. And first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. In the air to center. Calling for it, Robert. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
It's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the... Now at the plate, Robert. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Louis.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So here's Daniel Palka now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Robert gets his lead at first, nobody out. Bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second. Ready now for the White Sox. Nick Williams is 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On that fastball, too much for him there. 1 and 2. No runs, 3 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plugged him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now the 2-0. Paid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you pound it in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
That's one of those comes back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now back in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. We'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at him and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on the first for the second out of the inning.
Now
stepping in and ready for another
6.
shot. Number 6. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sox. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and find that.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And he misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Lifted the other way out to left center. This is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Alex Healy. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Big swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. Now that's a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
First offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. W, the runner at second with one away. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. So gets him, 2 down. Now that plate number 22, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready, here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 3-0. Josh Harrison stands in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
The third baseman.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Number 22 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Now
Center
at the plate,
fielder.
Luis. He singled his last time.
Nope,
Lays
that's the ball.
off 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the White Sox. 1-1 the count. And that misses. 2-1.
Down
a
to
pretty
3-1.
good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked the soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still
Now
looks
back,
razor
the
sharp from what I can
designated
tell,
hitter.
so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, and Robinson will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now here it comes.
I got
Swing
to count.
and miss,
Oh,
and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way
One
out
ball,
front on the
2
second.
strikes.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is laid
I got
off
to count.
for ball
2-2.
2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brooks Lee will swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back
To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Darren Overdumping.
it.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Oh,
up.
that's out.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Again, another foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there is short. Needed just a little. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The right fielder.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. And he misses with it 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 8.
Striding again as first would flash it back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big throws in the ballgame to this point.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And Lucroy behind the ball in 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing and something breaking in the first.
Gets him and it's out his retirement. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning. Ready now, Joyce Lewis. Starting the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's ball
Circle
2.
change here, but it's taken for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Drury is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Byron Buxton bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the off-speed throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now that
digging in and looking for more. W will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now he
No.
went for the
Inside.
knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Nope,
Misses.
that's off the
Ball
plate.
2.
Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play,
Now that
every base hit is
designated
welcome,
hitter.
but a double
ALDS.
will really help wake
Really?
everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Alex
Off the plate, ball 1.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Ruben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, number 6. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The shortstop, number 6. Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6
19.
overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Can't
Ball
get him
1.
to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch on its way. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift.
That ball's fast.
This will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 22.
Riding in, Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a Miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on. At the plate, holding
for the swing.
0 for 2 on the line this far. Ready, here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for the first base hit in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Obradovich stands at second with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Here's a
1
sinker
strike.
that causes him to back away. Is that just about got him?
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around to try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them do.
A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So coming to the plate, Ian Robinson.
Well, you know, Hero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
1-1 the count now. And the runner's coming home. Swung on and missed. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
The batter number 2.
Digging in once again. Brooks from the stretch.
Whoa, that's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup gets over and digging in Aaron Obradovich. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Two, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Easy play over his first to glove it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the White Sox 3 and the up next for Chicago, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them. And the umpire, too.
A little low. It's 2-2. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Robert. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Parker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ball 1, no strike.
Taken outside for ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Leading off the inning, Royce Lewis. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer.
Digging in now, Tyler W. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well on the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
In now, Alex Healy. He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and he pops it up. And this should do it. Harrison has a play. And that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in the groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Johnny Cueto earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
Time for baseball now on the show. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. He will lead this one off
the
today.
Afternoon for Minnesota.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Number
comes.
1.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league. But boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking, being greedy, and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. And he takes ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. W comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for the ball style. The be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community.
That is third.
To invest in the community, and really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
1-0.
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Obradovich leads off first with one away. Ball and 2 strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
The 3-2 pitch.
Ball
Buxton's
4,
able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1,
no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. 1-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, number 22, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Nothing for the Twins in their first try. White Sox coming to bat. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
In there for strike 1. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the White Sox in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Luis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. So striding forward now. And the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
That's inside.
3-1 to him now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. They're known as one of the best framing catchers in the game. Jonathan LaCroix can beat you in multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
0-1's the
No
count.
score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Alex.
Stepping in now, Alex Healy.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on.
I got
Breaking
2-1 the
ball,
count.
but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Ball,
Split
that
finger
count.
fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins
Full count.
DH.
3-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball
Batting
was
nine.
way behind him when the swing came through the zone.
Brooks.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Brooks Lee. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Ball
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove.
No, he's in
He
there.
will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Shortstop, Darren.
Sliding into the box, Darren Oberdumpel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. So here's Daniel Ponca now. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Daniel.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Smoke for third. To his left. Moose. And that's out number 1.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The right fielder.
And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Nick Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Brandon Drury will bat
the
next.
second baseman, Brandon.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 home. Swinging a ground ball to third. Moose has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, number 6. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there. But he can't hold on. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Starts the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Tyler W. They'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he lost the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
From the belt. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Royce Smoot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. W, base runner at first with 1 out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Corbin over down. Now back. As he'll look to bring home that time run for second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A pause. And the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He struck him out. So he was good to make 9 pitches that at that, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back to now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start home first.
Andrew.
And that misses ball
1-1, no strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a fastball now that hits softly down the line to third. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
High and deep down the left field line. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Harrison, the former Philly, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah,
high and deep to left center field. Buxton ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know.
And that will drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And that will score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Daniel Palka, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch it high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Robert leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next to be Nick Williams.
The right fielder,
got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat went deep. He turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try to.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lyndon Drew will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there's ball 2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And this one's going to bounce up to the
3 balls,
plate.
1 strike.
Easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting damage.
Score the first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
Now to do the Minnesota lead. Alex Healy. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Ball and 2 strikes now. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount on this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like the past year.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Harrison in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-2 the count. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is to do it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove out. Hard single.
Number 6.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed left tower power of Joey Gallo. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. He was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle with that. That's a perfect situation to let him lead.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Darren and Dan Heenan's fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your
Ball,
1, 2, 3 guys
exercise.
are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
2-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler. Swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. Lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Here it is on 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again. Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch
Ball
out
one,
here,
no
but
strike.
nothing's going on. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-low count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Digging in to try it again. Robert. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. No balls in the strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's a ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Stepping in now,
The designated hitter, Daniel.
Popped up. Lewis over to his right. One down. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. One run in and one gone so far this inning. In there, strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. And look out. That one ran in and got it. So stepping in, it was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the game. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Williams, runner at first with 2 gone. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. Ronaldo Lopez come on in relief. This will make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ronaldo.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-1. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two and 1.
Oh, that's out.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lucroy has it. No chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So digging in now, and Robinson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and sailed on him a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Number 6 ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Healy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Milberg going back on it. The track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Ready for another chance. Number 6 comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, number 6. Ladies and gentlemen,
will come on and make his 4th appearance
now
in this
pitching for the
campaign.
Twins. Number 32.
Nope, that's a ball.
1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for round number 1.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch in
One
the
ball,
dirt
one
as he
strike.
lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hamels, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Crick
please.
will come on in relief. This will make his second appearance of the season.
Number 30. Kyle.
Digging in. Brooks leads. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's for the Twins.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Oberdavis. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
D-Rod.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Count 0-2.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and
Count.
2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Up next for Minnesota.
Now batter,
W.
the first baseman,
0 for 2 with a walk.
Tyler W.
First pitch of the at-bat.
4-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. Just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Settling in now, Josh Harrison, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this
The
point.
third baseman.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Harrison is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That
There.
fastball, and you can see, so he just isn't able to get his arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Daniel.
Striding forward now is the DH. Daniel Palka. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Palka puts a good swing on it, and there's the ball carrying to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1.
Your attention,
James
please.
Harnitz been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 4 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. And that misses 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup of Royce
The third baseman. Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs that one high and tight
Ball
for
1,
ball
no
1.
strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Ball, that
Ball
pitch
misses
is out.
away here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch.
D-Rod.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if any. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
There's
No, ball 4.
Now number 22. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now.
Colby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Softly hit out towards short. On the second pitch, out on the side is retired. At the plate, Nick Williams. Previously against Cole Hamels, he brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Obradovich comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Drury
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fields it cleanly. Throw on the first, and Hamels is retired the first 2 in the inning.
now batting. Catcher.
Now batting.
Jonathan
Victor. He was retired for the ground ball last time up.
That's a ball.
Lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
2-0 now. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Dan Robinson will stand in again as we take it earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Chased a low ball there. He's quickly down in the count 0-2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box. Alex Keeling. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. That ball is absolutely flat. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Twins cut the lead now to a 4-2 score.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter number 2, second base.
Standing in now, Brooks Lee. First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Rounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striking in, the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. It struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2, the final score today. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Wins 4-2. The Boston Red Sox earned the